Greetings, welcome aboard. Joseph James here. Thursday, June 9th, 2011. Happy Thursday, you guys. Had a great day in a live trade room. No, correction, had a wonderful day in a live trade room today. We began with a bang. We finished with a bang. What happened today? Well, Thursday morning. What's Thursday morning? Jobs, right? We got jobless claims, 8:30 this morning. We also had international trade. Now, we had a couple things going on this week, right? Remember, this has been kind of a weird week. We had Bernanke early this week. We had the OPEC meeting this week. We've got G8 summit tomorrow. So this has been kind of a rough and tumble, kind of an oddball week. Some traders sitting on hands still after the G8 summit. Gold's been quiet all week on that. Obviously, Bernanke talking about global concerns. OPEC yesterday, right, making that big announcement that they were going to be not increasing supply. That caused crude to jump. So here we are this morning. We're watching gold real slow and sideways. We had a couple opportunities for trading on gold today, but we were really kind of spoiled by crude. Crude made us a bunch of money real early, and with gold slopping around like that, as you guys know, my method will work on any market, any time frame. I'll just simply choose whatever's moving best that day, and that's what I'll choose to trade. So while the gold, the euro, everything else slopping around today, crude was moving like a banshee here, and we were able to make some pretty good money. Now, this morning, jobless claims came out 8:30, still pretty slow at that time, if you guys recall. And we've been used to this. We've been conditioned the past, 2 or 3 months here now to get our stuff prepared for early, but we haven't really been able to take a lot of trades until after some news comes out, and today was no different. We got 8:30 news this morning. Didn't see much after 8:30 news this morning. We were hoping for some early volume, obviously, right? 2 news events at 8:30. We also had CAD news today at 8:30 today, so we had a lot to expect this morning, but didn't get much out of it. We assumed at that point that, all right, well, back to our normal routine. We'll wait until 10 o'clock. Well, luckily this morning, though, that didn't happen. We knew, of course, we were going to have to wait. Didn't have to wait that long. We also knew we would possibly get a golden lunch. Now, what's a golden lunch? The golden lunch is that end of the day move, that end of the morning move. Basically, the golden lunch is when the European markets close at 11:30. They bring all their bias, all their opinion, all their fear and greed, and they roll over right into the U.S. markets, right? Gold, crude, E-minis, stocks, fixed income. So at 11:30, we thought we might get that rollover in volume from the European markets closing to the U.S. market. So we knew to expect a possible golden lunch. But once I saw that 8:30 news come out, not too busy at that time, we thought, all right, well, we'll keep waiting patiently. Now, we began looking at the crude oil here, and one thing we saw right away was the fact that we had an inside day. And if you recall, the inside day was actually our first heads up this morning that got us going in the right direction today. Now, an inside day is pretty simple. If we're trading inside the range from yesterday, now where's the range from yesterday? The range from yesterday is right there. There's my range from Wednesday. All right, so there's my high, there's my low. Now, as you can see here, we opened up this morning, doesn't really matter where, but inside the range. So we're inside, we're below the previous highs, we're above the previous lows, and of course here we are at the open inside the range. So we begin our day here, 8 o'clock this morning. We're chopping around the open. We got the high of day above us, the low of day below us, right? And we're chopping around the open. To make it even worse, there's my BMT right there. Nothing worse than being at the open, at the BMT, and being slow and sloppy, right? Those are 3 red flags right there. Slow speed, at the open, at the BMT. No. So I knew, of course, inside day already. Like I said, that was our biggest heads up we got. Inside day told me once we went up to these highs, I have the wedge high, we blow right through the wedge high, we test the previous high of day, and remember, what does the previous high of day tell me? If we were to break through the previous high of day, I'd be buying a pullback up to the top of that channel. We didn't though, did we? We bounced off the previous high of day. Now remember, I already had a big heads up inside day. The inside day told me, forget about the buy side, look to sell. Chopping around, we go up, we test the previous highs. Clearly now I'm looking to sell. 2-step pattern short. At 9:12 now, 2-step short, 101.69. I got 2 off at 8 is 16. Plus 10 is 26. Plus 8 is 44, right? 18 ticks in the runner, 44 ticks. That's a 440 USD first trade winner. Not a bad way to start our day. Now, of course, my goal here was to take my profit off all the way at the lows. But I noticed we bounced here at that 13 range trigger line. So my profit target here is at the 13 trigger. Now follow me down here, guys. Follow me down bottom here, and here's how I got into that trade. You'll notice there's my previous high of day. We're chopping around down bottom, right? I'm going to come up, swing low. We test the previous highs. I say swing low, and of course I sell below that swing low. As you can see here, I gave you guys the exact entry for the fast track, entry, stop, and target. My members and my guests made their plus 10 on the fast track. Remember, guys, you don't have to be a member to trade this with me. Come in for a 2-week trial. We'll show you guys through the fast track. You can search the blog for the fast track, and that was an easy entry there, guys, right at 9:15.